From the cosmopolitan streets of Toronto to the snow-capped peaks of the Canadian Rockies, our neighbor to the north features a diverse set of vacation destinations that entice travelers year-round. Deciding which one is perfect for your next getaway can be difficult. That's why considered several factors, such as affordability, entertainment options, and diversity of hotels and resorts, to compile this list of the best places to visit in Canada. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Canada. Number 10. Prince Edward Island. Home to rolling green hills, sandy beaches, red sandstone cliffs, and a delicious bounty of seafood, Prince Edward Island is the place to travel for a relaxing respite from Canada's more adventure-driven destinations. When you're not hiking the trails at Prince Edward Island National Park, perfect your swing at one of the island's golf courses, or visit the Green Gables Heritage Place, where the 1908 novel *End of Green Gables* was inspired. And be sure to keep an eye out for PEI's seal population, for species call the island home, either full or part-time. Number 9. Whistler. Take adventure travel up a notch with a visit to Whistler. In winter, this resort town in British Columbia, about 75 miles north of Vancouver, boasts everything from cross-country skiing and snowboarding to bobsled rides and bungee jumping. Travelers can spend their downtime in Whistler Village enjoying the après-ski scene, perusing locally owned shops, or strolling through Whistler Olympic Plaza. Visitors in town when the weather is warmer can go hiking, fishing, horseback riding, kayaking, and more. Plus, summer and fall travelers will love exploring Brandywine Falls Provincial Park, home to the 230-foot-tall waterfall from which the park gets its name. Number 8. Whitehorse. Referred to as the small city with a big backyard, Whitehorse, the capital of Canada's Yukon Territory, shines with all of its natural attractions. Explore Miles Canyon, which is accessible from Whitehorse on foot. A nearly 10-mile loop trail connects the city directly to this natural wonder. After, head north to the Yukon Wildlife Preserve, where you'll find all kinds of animals, including Arctic foxes, elk, muskox, and bison. Even though this region gets notoriously cold, you might want to time your visit around the first couple of weeks of winter for a chance to witness the northern lights. Number 7. Toronto. Big doesn't even begin to describe Canada's most populated city. With cultural pockets like Greektown, Little India, and Koreatown all within city limits, the Ontario capital has the ability to transport visitors around the globe. Take in Toronto's grandeur with a ride up the 18-15-foot-tall CN Tower, or enjoy a quintessentially Canadian experience at the Hockey Hall of Fame. Then, head to the St. Lawrence Market to sample gourmet goodies before checking out the nearby Harbourfront Centre. And if the weather is right, plan a visit to the Toronto Islands, where you can relax on the beach, go kayaking, or enjoy an afternoon bike ride. Number 6. Vancouver. A trip to this British Columbia city, which sits approximately 145 miles north of Seattle, is all about embracing the outdoors. Vancouverites spend their days skiing on Grouse Mountain, swimming at Kitsilano Beach, and strolling through the sprawling Stanley Park. Those who aren't afraid of heights can also walk across the Capilano Suspension Bridge, which dangles 230 feet above the Capilano River. Plus, Vancouver offers plenty of cultural attractions, including museums, art galleries, and outdoor markets. A tour of Granville Island is a must. Number 5. Victoria and Vancouver Island. While Montreal and Quebec City highlight Canada's French roots, Victoria represents the country's British past. Many pay a visit to Victoria, British Columbia's capital city, for afternoon tea, a tour of the imposing Parliament buildings, or a history lesson at the Royal BC Museum. Others are interested in visiting Vancouver Island's wineries to sample local fruit wines and ciders, while naturalists enjoy the abundance of marine wildlife in the area. In fact, there are more than 80 orca whales in Victoria's waters. What's more, since Victoria is one of the most sustainable urban destinations in North America, travelers can enjoy an eco-friendly trip. Number 4. Montreal. Montreal is a city of juxtaposition. Glossy skyscrapers rub elbows with 17th-century architecture, while the familiar sounds of English intermingle with the buzz of French, the official language of Quebec province. Visit Old Montreal to get a taste of Europe. Think stately stone buildings and cobbled streets, including its own Notre Dame Basilica, a grand Gothic Revival-style church that offers self-guided tours along with an evening sound and light show. Then head to modern attractions, such as the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts. If you're visiting during the warmer months, don't miss out on the Montreal Botanical Garden and the scenic Mount Royal Park. Number 3. Niagara Falls. Travel to this iconic destination in southeastern Ontario to see and capture photos of its namesake world-famous tourist attraction. View Niagara Falls from above during a helicopter tour, or see them up close on the Maid of the Mist boat tour. For a particularly unique perspective, admire the thunderous falls from behind with the self-guided journey behind the falls experience. After you've taken in the splendor, check out the area's other top attractions, such as the Niagara Glen Nature Center, which offers a variety of hiking trails. When you've explored to your heart's content, head to nearby wineries or test your luck at the casinos. Number 2. Quebec City. A trip to Europe may not be in your budget, but a visit to Quebec City could be. This charming destination on the St. Lawrence River woos visitors, with its picturesque centuries-old buildings that make up Old Quebec, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The aromas of freshly baked bread and brewing espresso fill the cobblestone streets of the Quartier Petit Champlain with the essence of Paris. Once you've gotten your fill of the city, take a trip to Parc de la Chute-Montmorency to marvel at its 272-foot-tall waterfall. Plan your visit for winter, when the city comes alive with twinkling lights, festivals, and cold weather activities. Just remember to pack your down jacket. Number 1. Banff. Surrounded by the Canadian Rockies, this tiny mountain town in Alberta appeals to both nature enthusiasts and luxury seekers. Visitors can spend their days skiing or hiking in Banff National Park, one of Canada's most beautiful national parks and home of glacier-fed Moraine Lake and Lake Louise, and canoeing down the Bow River before retiring to one of the area's opulent hotels for some spa therapy. Then, for incredible views of the Rockies, take a ride on the Banff gondola. If you have time to spare, day trips to popular attractions like the Columbia Icefield and Yoho National Park are worth adding to your itinerary.